Today is a very big and a very special day for me and for the Stakecito team and community because Stakecito turns 3. We began our journey here on April 12, 2021 as a validator on the Cosmos Hub with a delegation we got from Tenement Inc., which is now called All in Bits AIB. Back in the day, we just applied for their redelegation program from the foundation, and we somehow got accepted. And it was just at the time when IBC went live. So we were literally witnessing and documenting the creation of the interchain, which now consists of almost 100 blockchains, 100 L1 blockchains that are all connected through IBC to each other. And our ambition has always been, and that's also like my mission here on this channel, Cryptosrus, to help educate people, to onboard people into Cosmos, to help you guys navigate how to optimize for airdrops, to not miss out on claiming airdrops, to use products actually and not just blindly invest into coins because someone is telling you about it, but to literally be a resource hub and a content hub for all things Cosmos. I'm also extremely proud of the team. We started this as 3 cosmonauts, 3 guys that were just ambitious and passionate, and we now grew to an organization of 8 people. And to be honest, there's a huge difference between kind of doing something for yourself or having a team, a team of 8 people, different departments, different responsibilities. Obviously, it's a very different dynamic if you grow the team and onboard more people from different geographics, from different locations. We all work remote. But yeah, we're trying to actually also kind of set up a Stakecito hub here, HQ in Dubai itself. We have a strong community. I want to thank obviously every single one of you, each Stakecito delegator. Without you, this would obviously not be possible, right? Stakecito is now a top 3 validator when it comes to unique delegators, over 250,000. So we have 270,000 unique delegators, and 18th in terms of assets under delegation, right? How much is delegated to us in kind of dollar terms? Over $280 million within 3 years. So today is a very, very big day for us and a day to celebrate. I also made a reflection post here on Twitter today. We also talk about kind of the downsides and some of the challenges we had to overcome, but also how we push through that. So yeah, thanks once again, Stakecito community. You are the best. Now, I also just want to quickly say that I'm really grateful also for all of your comments here under yesterday's video regarding the lab token giveaway, 10 tokens that I'm going to give away. There's some really cool stories and comments from you guys. So I'm going to read through all of them. And I really, really appreciate your feedback, your kind words also for you guys that have been around for many, many years, supporting the channel, supporting the growth of Stakecito. And yeah, we want to give back, and I want to give back as much as I possibly can. So what I will do here, I will pick a winner in the coming days, and then I'll ask you to send me your receiving address, not your private keys. I would never ask for private keys. Whoever asks for private keys in my name is an impersonator, a scammer. Be very, very careful of that. I also, by the way, don't have a WhatsApp trading group. I don't give trade signals or any of that. I know people keep asking me all the time because there's so many impersonators and scammers. So be very cautious out there. But yeah, really appreciate the feedback here under this video. Now, today I actually want to talk about a couple of airdrops. Some of them have been announced a year or 2 years ago. And we don't really know where these projects are standing. For example, Arkeo network, which is one that I also interviewed here on my channel. We're going to talk about this. Also, we have news from Namada. But let's start off first by All in Bits, AIB, on AtomOne and the AtomOne token. There is now the final proposal for the distribution for AtomOne or the AtomOne token. And to my surprise, they are actually also considering the yes voters who voted yes on proposal 848. So just for context, AtomOne is going to be a fork of the Cosmos Hub, and the token is going to be called AtomOne. In fact, there's already here a listing on CoinGecko. It's still called AtomOne and then AtomOne. It should be AtomOne here. They'll probably change that. But yeah, this is going to be a fork which is led by All in Bits, and All in Bits is the company that is led by Jae Kwon. And Jae Kwon is the inventor of Tenement, the consensus algorithm. And Jae Kwon is also the founding father, basically, of the Cosmos Hub and Cosmos in general, right? He's the giga brain behind most of the innovations in Cosmos when it comes to the technology. highly respected by many people, core engineers, also like Zaki and Jack Zampolin. However, over the past years, there has been a lot of friction between especially those three. I even hosted a debate here on this channel. I think this is the last recorded debate in human history between Zaki and Jake Kwan. We did this around a year and a half, 2 years ago. But anyways, they had a big falling out, huge drama and beef over the past years, which basically led to this, right? AtomOne is the answer to the passing of proposal 848. And this is the proposal 848, the atom halving proposal, to basically cut the maximum inflation rate from 20% down to 10%. And I actually helped to co-author this proposal. Obviously, in my ideal scenario, I wish that Jay was fully aligned and open, and everyone at AIB. But I think it's just the visions are too far apart. So I think there's no fix. But yeah, the fix for the AtomOne community is just probably going to be GovGen and the AtomOne chain, which is about to go live. We already saw GovGen itself go live, but so far it's just a governance chain. There's no kind of token launch yet. So we have to wait and see. But as I said here in this document now, which they published, you can see that even those that voted yes will get an AtomOne airdrop with a 1x multiplier. So that's kind of the basis. And those that voted no or no with veto get an 8x multiplier. And those that voted no with veto actually get even a 3% bonus. They get even, like, they get the most, right, by far. But even abstain voters or those who have not voted at all or don't even have the token staked, even they get AtomOne distributed. So the whole overview is here. I think they haven't really mentioned anything of timelines and launch date yet, and also how AtomOne liquidity is being rolled out. If they use StreamSwap or I don't know, I think that would be the coolest to just use StreamSwap. But yeah, we have to wait and see. Anyways, that's AtomOne, AtomOne. I wish them nothing but the best, but I think also now that the Cosmos Hub community has passed another proposal, which the AtomOne community is strongly opposed, namely the permission Cosmos proposal. This has always been also a huge conflict that caused a lot of drama. The Cosmos Hub community approved it, which means permission CosmWasm is coming. So I think this clears the pathway for AtomOne to clearly differentiate and become a minimal ICS and IBC hub, which is kind of their vision. Moving on, we have some news from Arkeo. And just to refresh your mind here, Arkeo is basically a project that has been announced by the Shapeshift DAO, the Shapeshift team, or around a year and a half ago. And this is basically, Shapeshift is the company that is created by Eric Voorhees, who is an absolute legend in crypto, not in Cosmos, like in crypto, absolute legend. And he's actually, though, also an early kind of proponent of Cosmos technology, right? He's also a big proponent of ThorChain. ThorChain is also a Cosmos SDK chain. And then he announced the launch of Arkeo, which is also going to be a Cosmos SDK chain. And alongside, they also announced an airdrop, right? What Arkeo basically aims to resolve is the Infura problem, which basically means RPC infrastructure and accessing blockchain data on chain for end users and decentralized applications, right? And all wallets, right? This is like another layer of infrastructure that is currently not as decentralized as we wish, and Arkeo aims to resolve that. Their main competitor is actually Lava Network, which is also about to go on mainnet and also launch with their Lava token. But yeah, Arkeo obviously very strong with Shapeshift, Eric Voorhees kind of behind and kind of pushing this. But what's probably most important to you, they also announced an airdrop back in the days, and you can actually check that here on the Shapeshift website. There's also some more information around Arkeo, that it has been also incubated by Shapeshift and Coinbase Cloud. And what they're exactly trying to do. They will definitely be an airdrop for Fox token holders, and they also announced it for Cosmos stakers. So by that they mean Atom stakers, plus a bonus, a 2x multiplier when you stake with the Shapeshift DAO validator. And also they announced other tokens, right? I think Osmo and Juno were also eligible, at least back then, and even LPs for osmosis, right? I also made an interview back then in March 2023 with the Arkeo team, which consists of the Shapeshift COO, John, Michael Perklin, who is the, I think, CISO, ex-CISO of Shapeshift, an absolute OG. And also Chad Barrowford, who is kind of the main guy at ThorChain, right? So this is a superstar team, and obviously being incubated by Shapeshift and Coinbase Cloud means they don't really have to worry about raising funds or anything like that. And there's some more information here. What they now just recently tweeted out the other day is basically the end of the rolling snapshot. So this has been ongoing for a very long time, over a year now, this rolling snapshot, and that they're activating mainnet on May 15th, which is less than a month away. So very, very exciting that, Arkeo is finally launching mainnet. And like I said, this is a project that's kind of in stealth. They don't have any VCs, any investors. They don't really care about marketing, promotion, like most other crypto projects do. I think they care more about actually just launching a product that has strong product market fit, right? We'll see how this will go to market. I hope that there's kind of some sort of go-to-market strategy. I think leveraging Eric himself and Eric's network is probably already a huge go-to-market boost. And if you want to learn all about Arkeo, then you can go on my channel here. Just look for this video, Arkeo launch plus Cosmos airdrop. And I literally talk to the core team about it, right? And we talk about why Cosmos, Arkeo versus Infura, long-term goals, core principles, Arkeo tokenomics, airdrop validators launch, all these kind of things. So check out that interview. I think this has been a very high quality conversation with some of the most OG people in all crypto, right? So that's Arkeo. Next up, we have another big update from Namada. Namada, one of the most highly anticipated launches in Cosmos this year, alongside, I would say, Babylon and Bera. I think those two are kind of the most well-known ones. And I think Namada is also up there, but they're also focused on privacy, which I think some people are not as hyped about as, for example, restaking or anything else. But Namada is focused on ZK privacy, and they have a very strong team. Obviously, Chris Goes, who is one of the OG Cosmos contributors and architects behind IBC itself. He's also the architect at Namada. Adrian also in Ava, and they've also been big at Cosmos last year, where they basically said that get ready for the multi-chain era, check out a proposed roadmap for mainnet launch. And I think specifically if you claimed the NUM airdrop, which there was a claim window a couple of weeks ago, we covered it here on the channel. We also notified all of our Stakecito delegators through the Kepler dashboard. We made tutorials about it. So the NUM airdrop, I think, is also going to be a juicy one. And they are proposing now here a 5-phase rollout, with the first one being the kind of launch of the chain itself, where proof of stake is enabled and governance, and then the staking party where also staking rewards will be enabled. So there might also be decent APRs in the beginning, especially after receiving your airdrop. And then, they're slowly rolling out more and more features and rewards. And so on and so forth. So this is Namada. They didn't really say a specific launch date, but I guess it's just kind of, important to bookmark their Twitter, follow on their website, and just, be subscribed to this channel. Follow us at Stakecito. We always keep posting those things in real time, especially when big mainnet launches like the Namada one are coming up. We're also running a validator, by the way, with Stakecito, so you'll be able to delegate your airdrop also to us there. Finally, I also want to just share some updates about Cosmos Dubai next Tuesday. This is going to be a big event where I've been working on a lot over the past couple of weeks. So if you're in Dubai, would love to see you at our event. We are actually severely oversubscribed, but we will have on-ground registration. And that means on the event date, you will be able to get your Eventbrite ticket on the spot. And then if there's capacity available inside the ballroom, you can go right in. If not, you'll probably have to wait for a little bit, and then you'll be able to get in later. But it's also a very nice venue with a lot of cafes around. So you'll be able to just network with people in the kind of surrounding cafes, and it's all inside with full AC, so you don't get melted here in Dubai. I also want to give a big shout out to the co-lead sponsors of this event. With Mantra Chain, they are probably also going to do an announcement at the event. Mantra is focused on RWAs, real world assets. Then Levana, shout out to Jonathan and the team. They are a PrepStacks on multiple chains, primarily on Osmosis and some others. We also did a tutorial here on the channel. And then we have a new Cosmos chain, which is called Match Chain, that is about to launch mainnet as well quite soon. And this one is focused on digital identities, and they also have AI algorithms yeah, data analytics and those kind of things. So yeah, definitely also one to watch out for. And yeah, big shout out to them for sponsoring this event. In all other sponsors, we have Movement Labs, which is also going to be a big launch this year. They're bringing the Move VM to Cosmos and are fully aligned with the modularity narrative. Then we have Zeta Chain, which is also a chain that just went live recently. Shogun, which also fits into the modularity bucket. Aleph Zero, you know them already if you're subscribed to the channel. They're actually substrate based, but also sponsors of Cosmos Dubai. Then we have Cypher Wallet, and they also have a card that I urge you to get, where you can basically spend your Cosmos assets in the real world. Then we have Abstract, where I hope also to get the latest alpha, because as far as I know, they're not really planning to build their own chain or token, but very strong team. I really love the passionate Adair, the CEO is bringing, the co-founder, and yeah, they're going to be in Dubai. And also thanks to Notes Guru and Kudos, they're also sponsors of the event. There's a full day agenda. It's going to be wild, to be honest. It's going to be wild. We have a couple of keynotes presentations. Then we have baller panels left and right. We have one about Cosmos culture with Noble, Osmosis, Cypher Wallet, moderated by Kami from Barachain. We have integrated applications with Neutron, Mantra, and Abstract, moderated by Sebastian. Then we have Ran from Crypto Banter, moderating a panel about restaking with Persistence, Eigenlayer, and Babylon. That's going to be a big panel. Then we have user onboarding, moderated by Nick from coinbureau, the CEO of coinbureau, with Injective, Levana, and Match. And then we have Ran moderating another panel about ZK interoperability with A0, Polygon, and Zeta Chain. And where actually Zandeep is on that panel, so that's also going to be a big one. And lastly, we have Guy from coinbureau moderating the modularity panel with Nick White from Celestia, Rushi from Movement, and Brandon from Shogun. So it's going to be crazy, this agenda. We have also booth exhibition and networking, coffee stands, and all those kind of things. So thanks, first of all, to other sponsors, everyone for making this happen. We have over 700 registrations. That is absolutely nuts. And it's going to be a party, a big Cosmos party. So I'm very proud of that event. And yeah, this is going to go down next Tuesday. All talks are recorded and will be also visible on the Cosmoverse YouTube channel. So that's all about that. You can also navigate through the Cosmoverse website here, all the sponsors, all the Road to Cosmoverse partners, the full agenda. It's all listed here, all the speakers. And yeah, that's all about that. And yeah, like I said yesterday, also Dubai is going to be packed this month with events left and right. So if you're in Dubai, then please enjoy the city as much as you also take advantage of the networking opportunities here. And yeah, that said, thank you again for being here with me for the past 3 years with Stakecito also, but also watching the videos here, sharing the videos, sharing the content. It really means a lot to me, right? This is absolutely amazing. When I started this, I didn't really know where this would go 2-3 years from now. I just knew in the beginning that I enjoyed doing it, you know, and when I started to get positive feedback from you guys, this is really what keeps a content creator alive. Positivity, good vibes, constructive feedback, positive feedback, and yeah, just kind of the recognition that what I'm doing here also has a positive impact, right? Whether that's making you aware of an airdrop that kind of has an impact on your finances, on your personal life, or just educating you about the space so that you can make more informed decisions when it comes to governance, when it comes to doing your research about cryptocurrencies and all those kind of things. Anyways, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the show, you learned something, and I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, stay safe and be good.